there, my name is Chris and welcome to my Real Housewives of New Jersey recaps. First of all, I feel like no one's watching my recaps. I feel like more people watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recaps I was doing. Also, maybe like people aren't generally watching this season. Like maybe that's it. So I mean, I'll be honest, like I don't know if I should continue to do these. You just like, if you like this, tell me to continue, or like, Mommy's gonna move on to something else. Anyway, let's get into this one. So the episode starts, Melissa's back at her boutique, like Jackie's there and like a dog poos on the floor, and then like someone asks one of the managers that works there like to pick it up, and she's like, do I have to? And it's like,
yes, you were there.
It's like basically why Melissa left her house in the first place, because that's all she did there, you know, like Joe's poop and like all those like goddamn kids running around, you know. She got out of that life.
So like the whole thing with Joe and Melissa is this like, he wants her to stay at home, she wants to run this boutique, you know, and it's like, who's gonna take care of the kids, and this is not what they signed up for, and like, this is the predominant storyline of these people this season.
It's like so annoying to me because like in, you know, the last recap I was like,
hire a nanny, why are we even talking about this?
And the fact that we have now stretched this fucking storyline to this episode, we're like 4 in. I mean, it's like watching the most asinine argument.
A married couple arguing over the fact that they want to change the channel on the TV, and you have to just hear them argue about it, and like there's a goddamn remote control just sitting on the coffee table, and you're just like, use the remote, you know, like change the channel.
If you're rich, hire a nanny. If you're not, then you've been lying to us. But like, stop wasting my time. I'll be honest, this is a boring episode. Like, I almost was like, do I just wait for the next episode and just like hope it's better? But I talked to my friend Juan, and she was like, film it regardless and just tell people it was boring. And so that is what I'm doing. It was boring. What else happens? We see like the Giudice's lawyer comes back because he's like, you know, the new character of the season. He like does things for them that like most attorneys don't do. He's like their life coach, kind of, you know? So then like Brown Dina and her daughter have a conversation about the fact that her daughter is gonna go to college and how Brown Dina like didn't go to college. Then they kind of
give a shitty bath to like a very large gerbil.
That's what's happening in the scene, but we like never talk about it. Then we find out that Chris Larita is like going into the popcorn business. Like he's just very into like packaged foods, black water or this popcorn. Like that's where he thinks he's gonna make his money.
Isn't it already kind of like a saturated market? You have like Jiffy Pop and like Orville Redenbacher and like Skinny Pop and like, I mean, we're not even getting into like Pirates Booty.
An abundance of corn snacks.
Then we finally get Siggy at home with her kids, and like her daughter wants to go out wearing like red tights and like cheap Mardi Gras beads, and she's like, change. She knocks on her like teenage son's door and he's like, don't come in, and that woman just barges in. Girl, you're lucky, because someday you're gonna do that. You're gonna walk in and find a shriveled sausage and a wrinkly palm.
What's happening on my OkCupid profile? Oh.
What else happened? Okay, so then also Teresa is doing the Audible version of her book, and it's like so sad. Teresa like has, I'm sure, a lot of like enduring qualities, and like reading and writing isn't one of them. It's like crazy that she has books, but she like honestly can't talk.
And if you don't believe me, just like go to Amazon right now, and they actually have like a little sample of her reading her book, and it's crazy. I mean, it's bananas.
If I were you, I'd get fucking Marissa Tomei to read it in her like My Cousin Vinny character voice. Also, Teresa's like, after reading this book, you'll like know the real version of me. And it's like, bitch, we know you. We have watched you on TV for 7 years. You already have like 3 books out. You know, like what else could we learn about you? Then we're at the opening of Melissa's boutique, and it looks great. You know, it's very nice. And they have like some sort of fashion show, and like Gigi and Kendall are there. JK. It's like some weird Congo line. And then we have like a weird and like last final scene between Teresa, Giudice, and Joe. And it's like they're doing pedicures and doing yoga.
As one does with their spouse. And Teresa's like,
Joe, if you ever cheated on me, it would be really bad. Why are you telling him that now? He's about to go off to prison. So like, unless you are trying to subtly tell us that like Joe would cheat on you in prison with men, like maybe that's what you're trying to like hint towards us, then like I mean, too little too late, my girlfriend. Honey, you should have said that years ago. That's really it. That's like all that happened. I mean, like I read through my notes and like there was nothing that stood out to me. It was like a ho-hum episode. As I would say, a lot more hum and a lot less ho. I do with my glasses. I wanted to give you like a pop culture librarian. Like a reality TV.
Dewey Decimal Worker.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.